Breakthrough Awaits is an empowerment journal for women who want to finally achieve the life they've always dreamed of. If you feel stuck in a system that keeps you from actualizing your potential, there is a higher level of living available to you on the other side of your breakthrough. This book will help you gain the necessary tools you need to walk in your truth, discover your untapped potential, and overcome your obstacles. You will learn how your experiences can impact how you perceive yourself and those around you. When you aren't afraid to be authentic, you help transform the lives of those you've been chosen to impact. Breakthrough Awaits. Order your copy of Breakthrough Awaits today at ThereseTeasley.com.
So I was saying, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I had to come on here today. I want to welcome you guys to Off the Cuff with Coach T. Nicole. Yes, I am in my car today. I just got off of work and I just made it home. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about something. It is to tap into your greatness. At first, I was going to talk about something else, but I had a moment this morning. And so I wanted to share that about tapping into your greatness. Life has a funny way of teaching you some things. And the thing is, we all go through different experiences, but it's in our experiences is when we learned out when we find out what our identity is, what our purpose is, and what we were really created to do. And the thing is, I know life isn't always easy. But it's in those moments where you want to feel like you want to give up, or you feel defeated, or you feel like the world has turned their back on you, is when you find your strength. That's when you find out really what you are capable of doing and how you can go to the next level. And so I want to encourage you on today to really discover out what makes you happy, what makes you smile, what makes you want to live again, what makes you want to sing, what makes you want to dance, what makes you want to feel like you are free, or what makes you feel like you belong here. I had someone inbox me on last night and they was like, T, I want to give up on life. And I'm like, why? Because it's so much going on. I had a mother that was controlling. She treated me a certain kind of way. And then that individual was like, well, actually about to get ready to leave where I stay. I'm going to a whole nother state. And I said, go for it. I said, because you know who creates your happiness? You. No one else can create your happiness but you. And so once you find that out, once you realize that, then you are truly tapping into your greatness, because greatness is not found on the outside. Greatness is found where? On the inside. It's on the inside of you. So when you go through your situations, your life experiences, it's showing you just how great and powerful you really are. So the thing is, I know sometimes mama and daddy was not so nice. I know sometimes people are not so nice to you. But in at the end of the day, what are you believing for you? How are you taking care of you? How are you showing up each and every day for you? So many times we try to be everything for everybody else. We give ourselves to everybody else, but then we are lacking what? Self-love. We are lacking self belief. We are lacking who we were called to be, because we've poured out so much to everybody else, but then we need to be refilled. We need to know that we are worth everything that we are experiencing. Yes, I know that it is not always going to be easy. I know it's not always going to make sense. I know that it's not always going to feel good. I know that whatever I go through, I grow through it. I love to tell you guys that, because of the simple fact, you can no longer be the same. You can no longer stay stuck. You can no longer say, I'm comfortable living this way because it don't feel good. So now this is why I say you be uncomfortable going through whatever you have to grow through. Listen, I have been going and growing through things all of my life, but it's for me to become what? Stronger. It's for me to become wiser. It's for me to say, you know what? This is what I stand for, and I'm going to stand for what's right. I'm going to stand for the truth. And my job is to not harm anybody on the way. But if I harm you, say, I apologize for the mistake that I made. I apologize for making you feel less than. So guess what? Once you come into that understanding, that's when you are able to tap into the greatness. So the greatness is not a thing. The greatness is not a place. The greatness is not something that you can always see. But guess what? It's you, it's your spirit. It's the greater that is in you. So that is what? Who lives inside of all of us? We might say the universe, we might say creation, we might say source, we might say God. I don't care what you say, but I know that we are all connected. I know that greater is in me because it might be times when I'm going through something and somebody might say, Therese, you were on my heart. So God told me to tell you this, or I was led to tell you this because I knew this is what you needed. So guess what? What is that? That's that source. That's God sending the communication out. That's you sending the communication out because we are spiritual beings on a what? We have a frequency that is connected. So some of us operate on what's called the lower frequency, and some of us operate on what they call the higher frequency. Sometimes things happen in our life and it causes us to do what? Operate on the lower frequency. That simply means depression. That means all of these things. I'm not even going to call them out because I don't want to put that in your spirit. I don't want them words to, what is it, like come into your heart and come into your mind, and then you start thinking that's what you are. No, you are none of those things. Those negative words, those negative energy, none of that belongs to you. So you have to get rid of it. So learn how to release in order for you to see what's good, for you to see what's right, for you to believe in your power, for you to believe in your strength. What are we going to do on today as we tap into our greatness? We're going to release those things that no longer serve us. We're going to believe that it's done. So you can release something, but do you believe that it's done? Do you believe you have honestly, wholeheartedly let it go? So think about it. Like I'm in a position where I have to let go of some things in order to get what's for me. See, the thing is, we want to hold on to a relationship. We want to hold on to some money. We want to hold on to our property. We want to hold on to things that don't no longer serve us purpose. So God is like, how can I continue to bless you, or how can I bless you? And like again, like I say, some people don't say God, some people say it's the source, some people say universe, whatever you say. How can I allow things to come into your heart, come into your mind, come into you if you're not willing to release? So just tapping into your greatness simply means that you release things that no longer serve you purpose. You believe in who you really are. So when things happen, they don't define you, but they just show you what you are capable of doing, what you are capable of processing, what you believe to be true, and what is true. So the thing is, you might see some things, but it's not aligning with what you know to be true. Think about what I just said. You might hear some things, and it doesn't align with something that you do not believe to be true. You might experience some things, but it does not align with what you know to be true. So think about what I just said. So I want to talk to the people that are believers. I want to talk to the people that step out on faith. I want to talk to the people that know that greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. That simply means that I have the power to change my narrative. I have the power to change the way I believe. I have the power to overcome my obstacles. I have the power to be great because it's greatness inside of me. Greater is he that is in me, because it's not just a thing. It's not a thing. It's not a place. It's not a time, but it's a spirit that dwells inside of you. Not only is it a spirit, but it's just who you are. You are great. And so many times, because of our life experiences, we dumb down who we are. We don't say what we need to say because it don't sound right. It don't feel right. People don't understand. But the people that need to understand, the people that support you, the people that love you, the people that believe in you, they gonna get the message, because the message is not only on the surface, but it is for the below the surface. So just like you and me, I realize this body is what? A shell. I believe that, because as you grow, you was a child and now you're getting older, and you see how things are changing. You are experiencing things in your body. And then if you notice, like when people leave here, what stays? The body, but not the spirit. Not the soul. They do not stay here. So why am I saying this? This message is so powerful for me. This message is powerful for you, because I need you to realize something. There is greater in you. So even though things happen to you, you got to know that your spirit is saying, rise up. Your spirit is saying, wake up. Your spirit is saying, you belong here no matter what. When I speak, I'm not speaking, but it's the spirit that is in me, that lives in me, that dwells in me, that is teaching me right from wrong, and is showing me, Therese, be better. T, go forth. T, be who you were called to be, and do it unapologetically. And don't worry if it don't make sense, because I've showed you something. I've showed you how to live. I showed you how to forgive. I showed you and taught you some things, because now I need you to be in the right position at the right time, in the right place, to deliver the message. Not only to deliver the message, but to live by example. So what I do from day to day, some people might not get it right away, but I need y'all to understand, God is showing you something through me, not only for me, you too. You have so many people have been through something all of their life, and they are now coming into understanding. That simply means that you are knowing who you are. You are believing and trusting in who you are and your capabilities. So not just, I'm making this up like I'm better than you. No, it's not that. It's just that you have the boldness, you have the courage, you have the wisdom, you have everything that you need inside of you, and you don't have to look no further, because we be looking for it on the outside. We be looking for it with people. We be looking for it in our job. We be looking for it in our situation. But guess what? It's in you. So when I say tap into your greatness, that means simply discovering your worth, knowing your worth, releasing things that no longer serve you in order for you to get what is for you in this season of your life. Simply meaning that house you had. Sometimes God wants to take you from that house and put you in a bigger house. Sometimes that car you had to let it go, and you might have to let go several cars. But the thing is, you've outgrown that car. God is like, you driving in the Chevrolet, but I want to bless you with a BMW. But will you trust me with that would you trust me with that BMW? So guess what? I'm going to let you get this car right here for a moment. I'm going to allow you to drive this Chevrolet for a minute. But then I'm going to put you in a BMW just so I can get the bragging rights. Not you, but so I can get the bragging rights. This is what God is always telling us, the universe, the source, whatever you want to call it. But the thing is, you have to be willing to be put on display. You have to be willing to let go. You have to be willing to forgive. You have to be willing to be transparent. You have to be willing to show up each and every day, because somebody is saying, will they just show up? Will they just get in alignment? Will they just believe in who they are? The world is saying, will you rise up? Because listen, we've seen so much all of our life. I keep seeing how kids is killing these adults. I have seen how these people are doing sex trafficking. I've seen the same thing. I've seen the world disasters. I've seen the pandemic. I've seen all this, but I've also seen good times. I've seen people that lost their loved ones. I've seen people losing their parents. Think about what I'm saying. I'm seeing all of these things all of my life, but I've seen the sunshine. I've seen healthy days. I've seen greatness each and every day. Think about what I'm saying. I'm seeing me wake up every morning. So when I say be grateful for what you have, and knowing and understanding the greatness is in you. So when you get up, you should be thanking God for this day. You should be like, I am grateful because I'm alive. You allow me to show up. You allow me to have breath in my body so I can be here to speak before you today. Not only that, you don't have to change for nobody unless it's for the better. But again, you doing it for you. You believing for you. I used to be like, I need to put makeup on. I need to do my hair. I need to be like extra pretty for when I go live. But that's not me. Me putting on the hat, me making sure my hair is done, me getting the message out. See, the world sometimes wants you to look a certain way to get a message out. Sometimes that message is not meant for them if I look natural. The thing is, I want you to know you are beautiful just the way you are. So if you decide to wear locks, if you decide to wear a hat, if you decide to get off of work and get your message out, do just that. Do you hear me? I need us to get into a place where we're showing people new things, and that's the new us. That's the healed us. That's the hold us. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with makeup. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with hair extensions. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying be comfortable being you. So once you tap into you, it ain't no makeup on the inside. It ain't no nails on the inside. It ain't no worries on the inside. Sometimes it can be worries. So let me rephrase that, because sometimes you might be holding on to something. That's why I say you got to release. And even me, I'm releasing the things that harm me. I am releasing the things that no longer serve me purpose, so that way I can continue to press. So that way I can continue to go inward. That way I can know who I am. Think about it. So I want to encourage you today to tap into your greatness. But how do I tap into my greatness, T? How do I get to that point? How can I really? By shutting all the noise off, by getting away from people, by doing what you need to do and going home and finding that safe place, that secret place. You create the atmosphere so you can meditate, create the atmosphere so you can fast, create the atmosphere so you can pray, create the atmosphere so you can get divine instructions, create the atmosphere so that way you can continue to go deeper, go inward, and believe in your strength and believe in your power, because who creates the atmosphere? You do. See, the thing is, we like sometimes we look outward. We believe in all this stuff that we seeing. I've seen so much all of my life. I started to believe it, but I'm not going to become it. I'm seeing so much that is not normal to me. It's very foreign to me. I'm going to stick to the old way, and I'm going to tell you what the old way is in a second. It's simply meaning this for me. My old way is believing in who I am, finding out who I am, trusting in what God told me that it's going to be okay, and trusting that healing can take place. Matter of fact, healing has already taken place, and I don't have to be moved by what I see in the world that is not of God. Think about what I said. So the thing is, even though I'm seeing all this confusion, even though I'm seeing all of this chaos, even though I'm seeing things that I don't agree with, I'm not going to badger you. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not even going to talk bad about you, because you're going to make me get off my course, and I can't have that happening. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to speak love to you because you need it. You can't persuade me to be moved by what I see unless I decide it. So think about what I'm saying. We have to learn to do what's right. We have to learn to do what's best for us. When I tell you, it's so much I see, and I'm moved. Like sometimes I can be moved like slightly. It's like it makes me think, am I doing what's right? Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decisions? Am I making the right choices? Listen, when I tell y'all, we have to be so grounded. We have to be like not moved by what we see. And I'm telling you, that's something you got to practice every day. But as you continue to tap into your greatness and discover who you are, discover your purpose, it will get a little easier. I'm going to be honest because every day I'm fighting. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be transparent. I'm going to tell you because I'm seeing some new stuff and I'm like, this wasn't normal when I was growing up. And people like, what's normal? I'm going to tell you what's normal. I'm gonna tell you in my mindset, I remember when we could go outside and play and not have to worry about a drive-by shooting. I remember when we could go outside and walk up and down the street and not have to worry about being kidnapped. I remember when we can used to go do things outside and not have to wear masks. I remember when we used to could just speak freely and not have to worry about being disliked by a certain group of people. I remember when I actually had rights. I remember that. So that's why I say me sticking to the old way because I know I have freedom of speech, but I still will be mindful because I'm mindful. That's me. But I'm not going to let nobody dumb me down. I'm not going to let nobody allow me to stop saying using my voice because the thing is one thing about me, I'm going to say this because of the simple fact what I've been through and for me losing my voice when I was 4 years old, and now that I'm 41, I have to always reinsure myself because I speak to my inner child because she is a part of me. Like, I will protect you. I will not stop speaking unless something tell me I can't speak no more. Then I got to learn how to use a different thing, like use my hands. So think about what I'm saying because accidents happen, but I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to put that in the atmosphere. But the thing is, there's so many ways you can communicate. You can communicate through a text. You can communicate in a book. You can communicate like I'm doing right here, right now. But that's comes with time, knowing that you have to continuously tap into your greatness because the more you tap into your greatness, it will show you and reveal to you what you are capable of doing. So the thing is, going back to what I was saying, when I was 4 years old, I was stripped of my voice. I was stripped of my power. I did not know my worth. So now that I know my worth, now that I know who I am, now that I know my power, I can no longer sit here and just dwindle away because I don't know something. But now that I know that my experience were my best teachers, when I know that everything I had to endure, it was for a purpose, now I'm going to continuously walk in my power. I'm going to be who I was called to be, even if that is not wearing makeup, even if that means being underweight, even if that means being overweight, even if that means just being who I am. Brown skin, black skin, white skin, yellow skin, purple skin, all the skins. It doesn't matter. Why am I saying this? Because I want y'all to know something. All of us are connected. You might not see it. You might not believe it. You might not understand it. Listen, I am connected to you just like you are connected to me. I know that greatness is inside of all of us. So that's why I say we are connected because I know that you being the individual that you are amazing. I know that the babies that are being born, the babies or toddlers that are here, the young people that are here, the elders that are here are amazing. And I know that we move together better. And I know that when one fall, we all fall. You might not see it, you might not understand it, but when your brother is hurting, when your sister is hurting, 9 times out of 10, what do? You hurt because you feel it. Sometimes you might see a person that's going through something, they cry, and what happens? Instantly. If you like me, you start to cry because you are connected to them. You might not even see the situation or know their situation. You might be like, wow, I'm connected to them. I see exactly what they're going through. Or you might not even see it. Like I said, you probably don't see it. But the thing is, we are all connected. So continue to tap into your power because I tell you this, as you tap into your power, your brothers and your sisters, they're going to just continue to just rise up because you're doing what you need to do. and supposed to do. And that is what? Discovering your power. So I am Coach T. Nicole, and I am the founder of Driven by Purpose LLC here in the city of Pontiac. And I am a member of Able to Be Able Impact Group. And I want you guys to know something. It took me a long time to get to this place because as a survivor of early childhood trauma, I never knew that I was going to be here. I never knew that I was going to be a life coach. I never knew I was going to be an author, a speaker, a host. I never knew that. But this is when I find my peace. This is when I find my joy. This is when I find my love. This is when I find that I can be a better person by delaying the message, because guess what? We all need to discover who we are. We all need to believe in who we are. And so I want you guys to know why I have you on here. Toy Addington of I Can't Coaching. I can't let anyone control my mood, my mind, my mood, or my money. She donated 5 tickets to the Healing Summit that will take place on December the 3rd through the 5th, and it will be hosted online. So I want you guys to know something. We are giving away some tickets. So far, we have given away 3 tickets, so we only have 7 tickets left. If you want to partake in the Healing Summit, please let me know, because we would love to have you. The tickets are currently $50 until Saturday. After Saturday, the tickets will be $67. You'll hear my story, you'll hear several other story, and you will have 5 amazing speakers. It will be hosted by Carrie Irene Crosby and Stacy Henry Carr. When I tell you, these 2 are amazing. I love what God is doing in their life, and I love what all of us are doing, because we are conquerors, we are survivors, and we are going to give you the tools that you need to be overcome, to continue on your healing journey, to be healed. So I'm giving away a ticket today. You just have to let me know you've seen this video, so you're gonna like the ATBA Impact Group or their page. I want to say they got a page, or a request to be a part of their group, and you're gonna like my page, Driven by Purpose. That is Driven by Purpose, PURPOS 3. So if you would like a ticket, you have to do those 2 things. You like the ATBA Impact Group page, and then you like Driven by Purpose, PURPOS 3. And we also have another sponsor, Brandy Johnson of Brandy Pro Services. Listen, she can help showcase your business by bringing your business to life. So she's a graphic designer, so she'll do the marketing that you need, the video production that you need, everything that you need to make sure your business is visible. So she also donated 5 tickets. So I want you guys to know something. If you want to be a part of the Healing Summit, or not be a part, but if you want to come participate, it's going to be December 3rd through the 5th, and it's going to be from 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just have to let me know that you want a ticket. So I'm giving 1 ticket away today. So we have a couple more days that I'll be giving the tickets away, because like I said, I had 10 total, and I want to bless 1 person. You can be a man, you can be a woman, you can be whatever you decide to call yourself. I just need you to be a part of it. I'm opening it up to all individuals, because we have speakers that are men, women, and we just have individuals that just want to get their message out, me being one of them. So I would love for you guys to tap in. You let me know what you do on the video, check done, and I will bless you with a ticket on today. So I might go back live this evening. If not, that's okay too. I just want to make sure that you knew this was available to you. So whatever platform you are on, or if you're on Facebook, YouTube, let me know, and I'll make sure you get the ticket. But you got to do those 2 things, like the ATBA Impact Group page, and you have to also like my page, Driven by Purpose. That is PURPS 3. And so we do that only on social media, but that's not how you spell our name, but that's okay. So thank you guys. I'm going to leave you with this commercial.
Breakthrough Awaits is an empowerment journal for women who want to finally achieve the life they've always dreamed of. If you feel stuck in a system that keeps you from actualizing your potential, there is a higher level of living available to you on the other side of your breakthrough. This book will help you gain the necessary tools you need to walk in your truth, discover your untapped potential, and overcome your obstacles. You will learn how your experiences can impact how you perceive yourself and those around you. When you aren't afraid to be authentic, you help transform the lives of those you've been chosen to impact. Breakthrough awaits. Order your copy of Breakthrough Awaits today at ThereseTeasley.com.